Thinking about it tonight when I was watching you guys. It's so fucking weird, dude. So we're homies. We've been fucking playing with you guys since day one.
Mm-hmm.
So
Drummers.
it was weird how I had like trouble like coming up with questions for you guys. I thought that shit would be hella easy, like the other homies. But when I was watching you guys, I was like, bro, like why are you guys so fucking nasty, bro? Like you guys somehow managed to like maintain like the energy from start to finish and somehow kind of elevate even more like at the end of your fucking set, bro. And I was like, dude, that shit, I respect that shit, bro. Like, that shit made me proud, dude. I was like, this shit, yeah, dude, we get flagged, man. We get tired, bro. Towards the end of the set, we're doing more power poses and we're fucking, I'm getting a little winded, you know what I mean? But watching you guys, and we've been learning from you guys since we've been playing with you guys, but yeah, that was the one thing that stood out to me tonight was like, fuck, dude, like these guys don't give up, dude. They don't let in, man. That intensity was maintained the whole fucking night, dude. And I fucking feel that shit.
Honestly, I mean, it's something that everyone's probably heard before, but when you go to your first concert, it's way different than just hearing like the MP3 version of that song.
Oh yeah.
Hearing it in the MP3 doesn't really give it justice when like you have like the backing tracks, people around you, them in the flesh in the house. It's just honestly such a crazy vibe. And I've seen, as soon as I went to my first concert, I kept going to more and more concerts. And a lot of like I've seen a lot of famous people. Like I've seen like 30 Seconds to Mars. I've seen Blink-182. But then I've also seen Body Snatcher played to like 10 people, 20 people in Fresno. Same. And the energy is just completely different. Like even though there's only 10 people here and Blink-182 is playing in front of thousands and thousands, Body Snatcher awoken something like inside me. Like my blood was rushing. Like I felt like I was skydiving listening to them. And same thing with Spite. It's the same vibe. The energy is what
Spite
sucked me.
Gets down, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
It sucked me in because I was like, you don't always have to just stand there and your talent doesn't always have to stop at just your vocals. Your talent can push to even like a theatrical
completely
version.
Yes.
And you can be whoever the hell you want when you hit that stage. When I come off of the stage, like I hope people aren't like feel weird to approach me and be like, oh, he's so angry.
I've had that. Yeah.
I would love to have a conversation with all you guys.
I feel like they're always weirded out because I'm not that person off stage, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah. And I'm also not like, I do have like my awkward situations and conversations. Like I'm not really good in social groups and whatnot.
Same,
but
dude, yeah.
I try my best to just like ask questions, I guess, and just keep myself there. But a lot of times, like I'm more of a listener, like straight up. But yeah. So
I have a question. So you just touching on something you brought up. You mentioned, kind of like, being another person when you're on stage. So for me, that was a big turning point when I realized like I'm not the same person on stage. You know what I mean? So, and I started leaning into it, basically kind of leaning into this alter persona that like, I pretty much. So this is getting weird, but I wrote out all the characteristics this fucker should be. Like when I'm on stage, this is what I am.
Right, 100%.
Nothing else is allowed. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that really solidified like the fact that I'm going up there, I'm putting on a mask, and it's I have permission to be that because I'm not like my normal everyday salesman, fucking happy-go-lucky smile bullshit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I get to be whatever wild fucking shit I am. I get to be that up there. So, do you have like a persona that you kind of like you fucking wear when you go up there, or is it just kind of?
Well, I'm a big horror fan.
Me too. Yeah.
So, even like growing up, like my mom showed me like The Exorcist at a young age.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I've seen like all the Friday the 13th, all the Nightmare on Elm Streets.
Yeah. They're classics, bro.
Just the darkness of things has always like drawn me to it. I don't know why. Like, it's not that I like favor life over death or anything like that, but I just really like am intrigued into like not the normal, and I feel like horror is very like not normal. I I feel like horror is supposed to like invoke a certain emotion in you, like whether it's like being scared or frightened, you know. And for a movie that's fake and the story's fake, something that's not real, for it to make you go home and have nightmares, I'm like,
Yes.
it affected
How fucking
you.
powerful is
That's
that?
nuts.
You know
That
what
is
I mean?
nuts to
and
me.
not only like when you go home and feeling it, like fucking 20-something years later, bro, 80s
still
movies fucked
scared.
me up, bro.
Yeah.
Like they were
Oh, yeah.
fucking dark as fuck. Like I still have like issues with
Yeah,
shit
no,
I
100%.
watched as a kid.
And
It's crazy.
there's a definitely like hitting that stage is different because my day-to-day is working at a skate shop.
Okay.
And you know, customer service with a smile.
Yeah.
Doing what the customer wants. The customer is always right. Basically being like told what to do constantly. When I'm on stage, like you said, like I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
No one tells me what to do. No one tells me what to say. No
It's
one tells
actually
me who to be.
encouraged that you do what you want to fucking
Right,
do.
100%.
That you fucking be what you want to be.
100%. And so I guess the persona I take on when I hit the stage is just, I guess in certain times of the song, in my head, it's a weird thing that I do, but I roll my eyes back in my head,
I've seen
and
you do
it
that.
just, it makes me feel like I'm now like possessed. Like I'm now taking on this like.
You look possessed, to be fair. When you're doing that eye roll thing, I'm like, ugh, it's getting nasty.
But sometimes it's like it's not even like oh look at me, my eyes are rolling back,
No.
or like this is like I'm trying to scare you. Like it's almost like it helps me, it cues me into doing my stuff. Like it almost hypes me up, you know.
Oh, totally.
I don't know how to. I psych
You're
myself up.
slipping on
doing
that
it.
other skin, man.
Yeah.
Like I know
and it's
exactly.
like, you know, when people hit their face, you know, or they hit their chest, they're
Yes.
just like, ooh, like it's that kind of like vibe. So
Yeah.
I would say that.
So one thing I've noticed, because you mentioned horror, was how similar the experience of watching like horror is to like what we do up on stage. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
like we are very big, we're very loud, we're very in your face. There's that slight sense of danger if it's a good show. You know
All
what I
right,
mean?
no, 100%, 100%.
There's that bit of like I could get fucked up here type thing. You know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah.
And I feel like that's the same thing that attracts me to horror is the same thing that attracts me to these like high energy, intense fucking situations. And I'm not that person normally, but
Right.
when we're out here, you know, doing our thing, like I fucking swim in it. You know
Right.
what I
No,
mean?
100%. Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
like, I've never been the one that wants attention on like just me. Like
Yeah,
in school,
it's
like
weird,
for me to
right?
stand up there and like say like an essay or like say my presentation, I'm just like, dude, like I'd rather die. Like, you know,
Right.
but then I'm over here and I'm like doing my thing. And this is like, the crazy thing is like if I liked country, I would like country. Like I'd be over there with the boots. I'd be doing that thing. If
The
I
biggest
liked
belt
blues,
buckle ever.
right, yeah. If I like blues, like I'd be out there, you know. But it's this genre that just has really like the only one that's giving me goosebumps.
Yeah.
And it's seeing other people like look possessed, people
Yes.
like, you know, it's just
Intense
crazy.
ass
Yeah.
experiences,
Definitely
right?
like affected me. Mhm.
Yeah.
And I can become my own little movie actor, you know.
So, shifting gears, let's talk about what you guys are fucking up to next, man. I mean, so you guys have established yourselves for like the last 5 years or so, right? How long have you guys been fucking?
2015.
Oh, fucking
I
more
think-
than that. Yeah. So,
What, 8?
yeah, when we met you guys were already established, already fucking been on the road, fucking doing the thing. But again, just like on stage, how you guys managed to like maintain that energy and then elevate it. I feel like you guys are doing that shit again, but like with your music, with your presentation, with the shows you're getting and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Your numbers just keep ratcheting up over and over and over again. For us, it's fucking impressive to watch. It's fun to watch. It's inspiring to watch, dude.
Thank you.
So that being said, like, I know you guys are working on a new EP, right, or is it an album?
Right. Okay. So, it's an idea that we've had for a while, where we have about like 12. Well, I said we have like 14 songs right now, and in this day and age, and just the, I would say the attention span of a lot of people. A full-length album is kind of a lot to digest.
It's a hard sell for sure, bro.
It is, and it's very impressive from the
It's
outside
traditional.
perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's kind of like can you withstand playing 12 songs?
Yes.
Can you not sound boring? Like, can you do a full length where every song's a banger, you know?
Yeah.
And I love, like, trust me, like, if I love a band enough, I'm gonna dive into every single song, whether it's 12 songs or it's 20 songs. But sometimes I don't even have enough time. Sometimes I only have time to listen to them on the way to work.
Yeah.
And then
So you
while
understand the whole convenience aspect of it is, you know.
Yeah. It's just so I can only consume maybe 5-6 songs.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to make sure that these 14 songs are released the right way and very smart and have a plan going behind them and not just like no promotion, just drop it on some random channel.
Yeah.
We want to definitely come in here like smart and make sure like we have people who react to it ready, you know, have them set in stone and be like, all right, like we're looking to release this through this channel when this releases, like would you be down to react? And reaching out and making those connections, like it's a really big deal. It affects you in the long run. And I made a lot of friends and a lot of followers because of those friends. Just messaging reaction people and thanking them for reacting to my music, and they become fans for a long time, and they'll end up reacting to all your songs.
It means a lot to me, to be honest. Like just me personally as a fan, when I take the time to be like, you know, send a fire emoji or whatever, even if it's just fucking like it, bro. It's like, hey, they noticed. You know what I mean?
100%.
I do notice when people that we reach out to, again as a fan, just like leaves me on scene, you know what I mean? It's like, that's cool. I still like them, but I'm not gonna like give as much energy to that. You know
100%,
what I mean?
100%, yeah. And so I know right now we have a plan to drop a music video. It's gonna be the second single off of what we're gonna drop.
Yeah.
That one is gonna have the vocalist of Enterprise Earth.
Dude, I heard you say that earlier.
Yeah.
I was like, holy fuck, dude, that
one was cool because we definitely like that there was gonna be an opportunity where he was gonna say like, hey, like I'm in this state, I'm down to fly over there and then be in the music video, and then he ended up moving to Sacramento, so he's way closer now, and he ended up being able to shoot it like wherever he was, and it was just like way more convenient, and the way that we did the music video with a whole bunch of fans and a lot of our friends in this crew called King's Crew. They came out and they literally just lit the pit up every single time we played that song.
Was that the one you guys did at the warehouse?
Yeah, we did it at a warehouse in Fresno.
I saw clips of that shit.
It was nuts. The energy was like ridiculous. And trust me, like I've been there to other music videos in the past for like other bands, and it's tiring because you're like,
you gotta do it again and again and again.
Yeah, you gotta do it again. There's no lunch breaks, you know. So like I brought them like hella water. Like I made sure everyone was like, you know, I even at one point was like, do you guys all want pizza? Like I'll even go get you guys pizza. Like I feel bad that you guys are like being brainwashed listening to this song 50 times, you know, and they're going ham in the pit, you know, two-step and everything. So that video we're going to be dropping like in the near future. We're just figuring out a different channel than what we normally drop it on.
Okay.
I just feel like we've dropped our stuff on Slam Worldwide quite a lot, and we want to branch off to a new channel on YouTube to maybe gain some new eyes.
Oh yeah, no, and we're all about that too. I mean, even playing a different town is that right? Like a new market to break into. You know,
100%.
Hopefully, I noticed you pointing that out a little bit tonight. Like this is the most consistently you've all played. Sacramento was this year for Thrown Out. Same deal, dude. Like Sacramento has shown so much love recently, and it's like, all right, like we'll keep coming back. We'll fuck with this shit. Like kind of, we're meeting new people. We met Lurid tonight. Met Kubrick Stare and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're starting to find out, you know, who's fucking shut up around here and whatnot. You know what I mean? So
100%.
Again, fucking cool to hear you resonating that same sentiment up here. Like, hey man, we fuck with Sacramento. This shit's going good. This shit's going cool.
No
like
joke.
Keep inviting us back. We'll keep setting up shop.
Exactly.
Tearing it down.
It's like I mean, even like when you're in a band, every person in that band represents that band, and what they do in their personal life also affects the band, you know?
Right.
And when you go to shows and your whole band is networking and making friends and making friendships, you're either like helping yourself in the long run because you're building this like army of people that like you as a person, but like it's like your band's also like really heavy. Let me get you more shows over here. Let me bring you back. And
it makes a difference when you're their friend,
right? Yeah,
rather than just some act coming 100%. Through.
And Kubrick Stare, like I've seen them play in SAC before, and we've now played with them 2 times, and we're now in the talks of doing a run at some point next year. And it's those types of connections that only happens when you actually go out of your way. And that's me and my buddy Soul, like, talking to each other and really, like, being like, hey, like, we both got something good. Let's put our heads together and let's do some damage. You know, let's really dominate Cali. And I'm like, dude, duh. Like, finding those like-minded people, you guys are like an unstoppable force if you guys both have that fire under your ass. Because it's like, yeah, you're playing to like 10 people sometimes, or you're, you know, whatever. Like, we did that on this last run. We played in Nevada to probably like 8 people. And
it happens, right?
It happens.
No matter how good you're doing.
100%.
Yeah.
And what it is like, you don't got to think about it in a small picture where you're just like, yes, we're completing this 4-day run, and one of the days was like lame, but the day after was like amazing.
Yeah.
And we played every single date on that run, which in a portfolio sense, like from a label maybe, like they want to see that. Like they want to see that you can consistently do runs, that you're not just like a band that always bails. When you got so many runs under your belt, even if they're like 3, 4, 5-day runs, you're still building that portfolio.
Well, your ass is getting to work, and I feel like that's you're right. Like I've noticed that recently too, where it's like even people that didn't go to the show still noticed you played the show.
Right.
Like, still noticed you didn't take the weekend off.
100%.
Like, you still went out and did your thing.
Yeah.
Might be in a town 2-3 hours from me, but the band I love is still fucking going out and just fucking
doing it. Yeah. Like trying.
It feels good. It creates a sense of momentum and like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And you're right. There is still value in shows where maybe sometimes there's other shows in town. Sometimes people, for whatever reason, just don't show up, man. But for me, I always try to remember, kind of like what you were talking about, that first time you went and saw a band, they fucking did you in. This might be that night for, like, this one kid who's fucking tripping out that, like, he's, like, one of 10 people in this crowd getting to watch you.
100%,
and if I just half-ass it because I'm tired or I'm just not feeling it because the crowd isn't giving me that energy, like, yeah, he will walk away being like, oh, that was kind of weak, you know what I mean?
Right, 100%. And you never show that energy. Like, you're not going to step up on that stage with in mind, like, oh, I'm only playing in front of 5 people. Like, let me play 10% of my normal energy.
Hey, I drove fucking 2+ hours to get here. I'm going to fucking do the damn thing when I get here.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's fucking do the damn thing.
We played in Reno, and it was, like I said, it was like 7-8 people, but I like brought it. I brought it to those 8 people. Those people remember
that shit
who we are.
Too.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they didn't start up a pit, whatever. I've had some people come up after and like, bro, there was 10 people here, and you fucking you were extra as fuck. Like, I respect that. Like,
yeah,
that
100%.
Cool as fuck.
And that's what you got to do. You got to just bring it every single time, and someone will notice. You know.
Yeah.
And then another thing, you know, obviously, like I was saying, how each member represents your band. And as a scene too, like when you guys are from where we are and you guys come out here in Sacramento and you guys are respectful and you guys set up and take down your equipment like on time, you guys are helping us because you're telling them like, hey, like there's other people from our city that are also really professional and really good. Would you mind if we brought them next time? You know, it's like it's a team. Like we're all helping each other out. So if you guys are killing it out here with deathcore, you guys are setting it up for us. And so, like, we appreciate you guys.
Oh,
you know,
dude, no,
you guys have been playing SAC before us, and you're basically laying it up for us to come out here. You know, you're giving them that sound, and you're keeping that genre alive, like out here. You know, so
I love
that's
that
dope.
we're associated with you guys at all, dude. Anytime anybody like lumps us in together, I'm like, yes, that makes sense. Yeah. I feel like this has gone good. I feel like I'm happy we kind of went in some directions maybe I didn't expect. That's always like the best.
Hell yeah.
One of the questions me and Sibo were talking about on the way here, my drummer and shit, my other drummer, was like people's wow moments, you know what I mean? Or whoa moments, you know what I mean? And you like brought that up like effortlessly right at the beginning of the interview. I was like, oh yes, origin story. This is how Jay was created.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So hey, fucking love talking to you. can't wait to fucking hear either, whether it's an EP, whether it's an LP, whether it's singles for the next year.
Yeah.
I fucking can't wait to hear all of it, bro. So
It's worth the wait.
before we close out, what do you want to plug? Do you want to plug your socials? You can plug, whatever you want, man. Like, we'll start out with, what are your socials? Where can we reach you?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm on Breakdown King on Instagram and X Breakdown King on TikTok. And then on Facebook, I'm just Jay Muller. You can check me in on there. And then if you like Reminitions, we're on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Just make sure to hit that follow button because I want you guys to be notified as soon as we drop that new song. And as soon as we drop some hints on that new music video, we're going to be posting teasers and everything like that to get you guys ready. But it's worth the wait. I'm really excited. This is kind of one of those albums where I don't know if it's my last. You don't know. You live every day to the fullest.
Especially in these times, right?
100%. And, this might be my legacy. This might be the last album that I touch. So please listen to it. Check us out. Buy our merch. I love you guys.
Fuck yeah. So just to close out, Reminitions, fucking listen to them. Them's the homies. Those are our friends. Those are our fucking day ones. Like always been supportive of us. Most down to fucking earth people we've met on the road. We're gonna fuck some shit up more together.
Absolutely.
Listen to Reminitions.
Please.